Hello students, welcome to the online classes. Now it's time for English class. And students, today we are going to start a new chapter of book Moments. The name of the chapter is The Happy Prince and it is written by Oscar Wilde. The students know as the name of chapter is The Happy Prince. So it's simple to know that this story is about a prince that who was happy. And what was the reason of his happiness? And was he remain happy always? And now what is more about this prince? So all these points we will find and read in this chapter. Now before moving into the chapter, let's have a brief introduction about the author. As the Oscar Wilde is the writer of this story, he was an Anglo-Irish playwright, novelist, poet and critic. He wrote 9 plays, 1 novel and numerous more poems, short stories and essays. So this multi-talented person was born on 16 October in 1854 in Westland Row in Dublin in Ireland and was died on 30th November 1900 in Paris, in France. And he got married with Constance Lloyd. And he got education from Trinity College, Dublin. Students, as I told you, this story, The Happy Prince. By the name, it is Happy Prince. So it is all about a happy prince. Then who was happy in when he was living his life, when he was alive. He did not know about the grief. He did not know about the misery. He was not having any kind of problem in his life. And he never saw any said person, he never saw any problem in his life. He never faced any problematic condition, situation in his life. That's why he did not know about problems. How human beings survive in their life in variable situations or conditions or circumstances. So when he was died, after his death, a statue of that prince was situated on a long pillar and it was stood out of his kingdom. Out of his kingdom it was stood and it was situated there, and from there, as it was situated on the high top of the pillar, so it was able to see all the miseries, problems of his kingdom. And when he came to know that here people of his kingdom are facing so many problems, how they are living their life and how many problems they have to face to get their livelihood, to earn money, and this life is full of challenges and problems, and everybody has to face them, everybody has to follow them, everybody has to do all the works even which they don't know how to do and which are not in their capabilities. So when he came to know about all the problems, then he wanted to do something for the people of his kingdom. But as being a statue, he was not able to do anything. Because even he could see, he could feel, but he could not move from place to place. Even he could not move from the place where he was situated. So he was feeling very bad. He was having sympathy for people of kingdom, but he was unable to do anything. He was hopeless. But one day a swallow came nearby him, and swallow who was going to Egypt. Actually some birds migrate to Egypt, and at that time because of winter season, so they go in hibernation, and same thing was going on as all the friends of that swallow went away already, and the swallow was also going on. But on the way, as he got tired, so he stayed nearby the prince. But later on, as he came to know the pitiable condition prince, then he decided to help prince. And later on, how he helped him, how he took out the solution of the problem, and how through the swallow the prince provided help to all the people of his kingdom. So as this prince who was having many parts of his body made of gold, actually this statue was having many parts as by gold or many precious or expensive jewels. So by giving all these jewels to people, how prince took help from the swallow and how he provided help to all the citizens of his kingdom. So all these things we will read in this chapter. But very interesting chapter it is. And now in this story, two main characters are there. First is the happy prince, as I told you, happy prince who was a beautiful statue. Even when he was alive, he was a human being like others. But after his death, he became only a statue. Then which passed all its wealth to help the poor and needy. And many of the parts of his body were having expensive jewels. And by giving all these jewels to people, he helped them. He helped all the people who were poor, who were needy, and at least by doing all these things, then he got the real satisfaction. So even whatever he had to do during when he was living in this human world as a human being, but at that time he was not having any realization of poverty, of problems. So this thing he did after his death as being a statue. And the second main character is of this story is the swallow. Swallow who was a migrant bird. Migrant bird as who was migrating to another place as because of chilly cold winters. So, but as he stayed back nearby the prince, and when he listened, when he heard the story and the problems of happy prince and the seasons and determination of happy prince, then he sacrifices his life to help the prince in distributing his valuable among poor. As he came to know the decision of prince who wanted to give his valuables, precious jewels to poor and needy people, he wanted to help them. So swallow also decided to give contribution in the work which prince wanted to do for poor and needy people. And for this he gave a great contribution. He sacrificed his life. He did not care about his life, and he lived with the prince for a long time. Even till the end of his life, he stayed with prince. And as he showed a real, even he was a bird, but he is a great example of sacrifice. Who gave sacrifice of his life and who did a lot for human beings, then which was not in the capacity of human beings to do that was done only by this swallow. So the happy prince and the swallow, these two main characters are there in this story, the happy prince. So today we have read about the author Oscar Wilde and about the main characters of the story, the happy prince. Main characters are the happy prince and the swallow. And students, I hope that you have understood about the characters and about the author. And as I have given you a brief introduction of the story, and in the next class we will get a detailed explanation of this story. So till then, take care of yourself.